Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another amazing video, and in this video I'll be showing you how to make a deposit to your DERIV account using your Mpesa account. And in this method I'll be showing you how to do so without the hassle of sending the money to your P2P agent or maybe using the payment agents here on DERIV. So you're making a deposit to your DERIV account directly from your Mpesa account. In this video also I'll be giving you the pros and cons of using this method, and for those that don't have a DERIV account, use the link in the description box to create your own account, and also make sure that you verify your account before trying to make a deposit here on DERIV. And having said all that, we can now get into the video where I'll be showing you how to make a deposit directly from your Mpesa account. And all you need to do is tap on the cashier tab, and this process also applies for those that are using their mobile phones. Once you tap on the cashier option, then tap on the deposit page, where you can see that we have the deposit via bank wire, credit cards, and also e-wallets. I need you now to tap on that icon so that we can see the list that we have down here, where you can see that we have AstroPay, we have Skrill, Perfect Money, and as you go down the list, down there you can see Mpesa, where you can see that you can make instant deposits using your mobile number, and the limits for these means of deposit ranges from $5 to $1,000 US. And in this video I want to show you how to make that deposit using this method by just tapping on that icon, that is the Mpesa icon, where you can see that I'm now redirected to the page where I need to select the amount that I want to make the deposit here on my DERIV account, which has $5 as the minimum deposit amount and a maximum of $1,000 US. So for me, I want to make a deposit of just $5. Then tap on the next icon, where you can see that I'm now being redirected to a different page where I need to now provide my details so that I can be able to make the payment. And on this page you can see that we have some few details over here, where you can see that the operational details, I need to pay to DERIV 712.31 Kenya shillings for me to receive $5 to my account. Then down there I also need to validate my phone number. And for those that might have issues with their phone number, the phone number that you use to create your DERIV account is the number that you pop up over here at first. So if that is not the number that you want to use to make the payment, then down the page you can see that we have the change number. So if I want to make a change to the number, I just tap on that, where you can now see that up here I have the number that I have used to register my DERIV account. And from this page I can be able to make changes to the number that I want to use to make the payment. Once I'm done with that, I can now proceed with that is making the payment. So once I'm done, I need to tap on the continue option down there and allow me to refresh my page so that I can be able to make this payment to DERIV. So upon refreshing the page, you can now see that I can proceed with the validating of my phone number, where a code will be sent to my number, that is my phone number that I've provided over here. And once you have been sent that code, you need to provide that code over here so that you can proceed with the payment here on DERIV. So I provide the code, and since I'm doing this for the first time, you can see that I need to provide my personal information, where I need to either provide my Huduma number or maybe my ID number or my passport. But for me I'll be using the ID number because that is what I have for now. Then I provide the document number, that is your ID number. For those that are using their Huduma number, I think there's a number on the Huduma card, so you provide that. And for those that are using their passport, you can provide the document number. So for me I'll be using my ID number. Once you provide those details, you can see that you are redirected to this new other page, where you can see that the page would automatically update once your payment has been confirmed. So I'm waiting for maybe my toolkit to do something. I can see that on my phone I need to enter my Mpesa pin. There is a pop-up message where I need to pay 713 Kenya shillings to Mula account. And for those that are using this method for the first time, you can have issues, and in case you're having issues, make sure that you refresh the page and maybe start over once more with the process. And you can now see that for me the transaction has been approved and I've been able to make a deposit to my DERIV account directly from my Mpesa account. So I hope this also works for you, and for those that are having issues, make sure that you text me using my email or maybe contact me via WhatsApp for assistance. And in this video also, I want to give you the pros and cons, and before I do that, we can check first whether we can be able to make a withdrawal from my DERIV account back to my Mpesa account using that direct method without going through the payment agents or maybe my DERIV P2P. So we can check whether that method has been activated after making a deposit to my DERIV account direct from my Mpesa account. So here on the withdrawal page, you can now see that Mpesa has been listed here on the withdrawal page, meaning that I can now make a deposit via Mpesa and also make withdrawals back to my Mpesa account without going through the payment agents and also the P2P merchants. And now taking a look at the pros and cons for this method, we can first take a look at the advantages of using this method, where you can see that it's very fast. It's also convenient because you don't have to send the money to someone else, then have some other issues. Maybe these people don't want to release the money to your account, like the time you're using your P2P as a means of making a payment to your, that is a deposit to your DERIV account. You don't have those issues. You're making the payment direct from your Mpesa account. And taking a look at the disadvantages, I think the only disadvantage is that to make a deposit, the exchange rate is so high, because you can see that I've paid 713 Kenya shillings and I'm just receiving $5. And if we do the math over here, you can see that the exchange rate that I have used to make that payment stands at around the $142.6 mark. And if I go to the P2P page, I know I can get the same $5 with an exchange rate of around 129 at the time of this recording. So that means that is almost higher by almost 10 Kenya shillings, meaning that the only disadvantage of using this method is the high exchange rate at which you are going to get the US dollars. But when it comes to the pros, I think that method of making a deposit using your Mpesa account wins. Reason being, it's fast and it's also convenient because you don't have to send the money to someone else. So that is all for this video, and I hope by now you can be able to also make a deposit to your DERIV account directly from your Mpesa account. And if you like the video, make sure that you give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership.